I watched Mr. Taylor House Publishing. I like Mr. Taylor. I don't know he must be Taylor. I don't know his name. I like him. I think he has some really, really good videos where he shows some actual racism. This video is not one of them. This video is not one of them. I saw this video, I think it was in the morning time. There is I can't remember what state it was. I only saw the video one time. And I'm here to tell you that everything is not racism. This is some black people that just don't understand this. That everything is not racism. That some people out here have problems following the law. They really do. They really do. Right? This black woman, according to the police, has been she had other things on her jacket, but the main thing is that she repeatedly refuses to get a driver's license. I know people like this personally. There's a guy that I used to work with, and his job required him to have a driver's license. Mind you, the man is not broke. The man is, I would say, 35. He is an FBA man. He's not broke. He makes good money. For some strange reason, unbeknownst to his colleagues and unbeknownst to his family, this man refuses to get a driver's license. Nobody knows why. He drives. He drives without a license. He has not been caught for years, but they're going to catch him. For some strange reason, I don't see him driving anymore. I see a woman driving him back and forth to work. Why this man refuses to get a driver's license is beyond me. I don't know what's wrong with this gentleman. I think he has two vehicles. He just does not want to get a driver's license. So this woman has already been in the system for repeatedly. I think they said she was arrested recently, once again, for not having a license. And this is what I put in the comments section. And you had some woman come at me and your opinion doesn't matter. And I told her, listen, you're just like the woman in this video. You think that disrespect and having a big mouth is going to make you go far in this life. It's not, right? My opinion doesn't matter. It's not an opinion. It's the simple fact that she effed around. She found out, and she's probably still in jail. He saw her. He told her that she needed to stop. He told her that he saw her get out of the vehicle. He knows who she is, and she does not have a driver's license. And he's telling her to stop and identify herself. So when he tells her this, she is detained from that point on. This woman tried to walk away and say, I'm picking up my daughter from school. That doesn't mean anything. You have to stop and be detained. I've been detained a couple of times in my life, and I complied and I walked away. You have to comply. This is America. You have to comply. Then she said, "No, I was a passenger." She was lying. This is what a lot of these people do. Like the channel Hicks Uncensored. I must have been unsubbed from him because I haven't seen the video from him in a while. He's telling her to stop, and then she tries to pull away from him as if she's going to ignore him. You know these criminals, they play this. If I walk away from the officer, he'll just magically just leave me alone. It doesn't work this way. And Taylor House Publishing, this brother got this wrong. I have no problem with him, but he got it wrong. She's doing the resisting arrest thing. She tried to fight him back and she caught a couple of hands. I invite you to go watch this video and you can clearly see what I saw in this. Matter of fact, when this is over, I will watch this again. Everything is not racism. When you see large numbers of these black people, not all, I used to watch a lot of these videos. Like I said, Hicks Uncensored is one of these channels. All over the country, there are groups of people. It's not just black people, because they do this in New York State. They do this in New York State. Every time you pick up your local newspaper, the vast majority of the stories are these people that repeatedly get arrested for driving without a license and driving without insurance. They are both against the law. So just because you see a white man pummeling her, that doesn't mean this is racism. You're not looking at her actions. And somebody says, I've seen other people get treated better. I don't care about other people. You can't walk away from an officer when they're talking to you. You cannot you cannot say, no, I'm not going to provide you ID when they know who you are. They're going to take you. You are going to be arrested. You're going to be arrested. I remember one situation. I knew the officer was total BS. He was some rookie cop. He was trying to make a name for himself. He made up some story. I said, okay, man, here's my ID. Run my ID. Right? I'm still early. I left an hour early for work and I was just like, yeah, go ahead, run it. Okay, thank you, sir. You can have a good night. Okay. And I just kept on going, you know, but you cannot, everything is not racism. And there is a lot of people that are driving dirty their whole entire life. Go ahead and look at your local newspaper and you're going to see all of these people. This is not an opinion. You cannot drive without a license. You can't drive. All of these videos that we've been seeing with a lot of these black people getting so-called manhandled is because a lot of these people unfortunately think that they are sovereign citizens. They think the law does not apply to them. They think that they can ride around without a license, without insurance. They can drive with marijuana in the vehicle when they know in their state they can't do this. This is another thing with black people. If you smoke marijuana, you smoke marijuana. I don't have a problem with marijuana. I think it's actually a gift from God. But leave it out of your car. Leave it out of your car. Leave it at home. Leave it at home. Stop breaking the law. Everything is not racism. Stop breaking the law. Stop. You know, for the life of me, when I was trying to close it out. I was trying to renew my license. I didn't know that New York State. What did they tell me? I have 4 years left on my current license. You have to wait until it's within a year to expire, right? So even when, I did the eye test was free and the optometrist forwarded over to the DMV and the DMV sent me back an email. You can't do it. It's you have 4 years left. Okay, no problem, right? But even renewing it, it's only $130 because I have an enhanced license and I have a motorcycle endorsement on there. It's $130. Who can't afford $130? Who can't afford $130? So they can't say that it's just too expensive. It's only $130. You can't afford $130. If you can't afford a driver's license, then you can't afford a passport. If you can't afford a driver's license, then you cannot afford insurance. And if you cannot get insurance, then you need to take Ubers everywhere. That's just the way life is. Everything is not racism. Everything is not the white devil in action. It's not. It's some people of all races that don't want to follow laws. There's white people on these videos the same way, repeatedly getting arrested because they refuse to get a driver's license. They refuse to clean up their driver's license. They refuse to pay for their tickets and all kind of infractions on their license because they don't want to be grown-ups. They don't want to grow up. So that's it. You got people disagreeing with me. I don't give a shit. Everything is not the white devil. It's some people just don't want to grow up.